Guys, how y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Aubrey O'Day, you are exposing Diddy for trying to buy your silence. And if you guys don't know, Aubrey has talked. This is Aubrey O'Day from Diddy Kane. Showstopper, the boys stop. They stare back. They look right. Okay, right? Y'all remember Aubrey? Showstopper, showstopper. Y'all remember Aubrey? Anyway, she has long claimed that Diddy tried to make people sign NDA. Almost everybody signed it, except for a few people on day 26 and some people from Danity Kane. I'm guessing it's the black girl's Dawn. And what's the girl that people said that dated Diddy? Allegedly. We don't know if it was true. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this, right? Because it's very important. Aubrey is now saying that she believes that all those NDAs were to buy silence. Diddy's team is clapping back. But the thing is, the streets are saying, the legal streets are saying that if Diddy has any sense, he'll back off of this. Because not only is Aubrey primed and has talked to federal investigators, but baby Aubrey might have some sauce to put on the meat of what's going on with Diddy in the actual grand jury. Some people are saying that. And people are saying that Aubrey's accusations may turn up in the actual indictment. Again, y'all, let's get into this because, again, Aubrey is sending a warning shot and Diddy's team are hitting back at her as if she don't got emails, text messages, and everything else to bring them down to their knees. They said Aubrey O'Day claims Diddy was trying to buy her and other ex-Bad Boy artists silence when he gave back their publishing rights, which she says weren't worth jack. Now, why is it important that she says buy silence? Because in order for RICO charges, and if the government is trying to go with conspiracy charges, in order for people to stay quiet, you must offer them something. Aubrey is not saying, oh, you just wanted that so nobody could sue this and that, but she is saying that you were explicitly trying to buy silence because of what she saw, witnessed, and endured when she was a member of Danity Kane. Anyway, they said, we talked to the Danity Kane singer who was signed to Bad Boy Records in the 2000s as part of the new TMZ doc that will be on Tubi on Sunday. They're on Tubi. The downfall of Diddy, which dissects the fallout after the raids on Diddy's homes and the federal investigation that followed. Now, this is cool for TMZ, but at the end of the day, let's not forget that TMZ is very tight with most of the counselors on Diddy's team. And by counselors, I mean lawyers. Now, far be it from me to suggest that they would exploit their connections with Harvey in any way to get favorable press. It's like Kris Jenner, who's very tight with Harvey and allegedly owns some of TMZ. They never use TMZ to get good press for Kim and them. Anyway, right? Aubrey provided some fascinating insight, including the fact that she knew what was up back in September when Puff gave all his old artists the rights to their music. The seemingly generous move came with lots of strings attached, according to Aubrey. Now, why did Aubrey know what's up? Well, a lot of people in the music industry knew that Cassie had entered into negotiations with Diddy in the first quarter of 2023. So by September, the streets were talking. Okay. You'll recall Diddy made a big announcement at the time saying all the Bad Boy artists were going to get what was theirs, as it was the right and noble thing to do. However, behind the scenes, Aubrey claims Diddy wanted the artists to sign NDAs as part of the deal, which would have muzzled them from speaking on their experiences in Bad Boy. Ta-ta-ta. And this is where people are saying Aubrey can't be talking to the feds. One, she didn't sign the NDA. Two, even if she did, NDAs do not suffice in federal investigations. Like they don't matter. Aubrey says she didn't want to do that because she sensed she'd be signing away her ability to speak. If you guys don't know, Aubrey's mother is a really, really big, well-respected lawyer. Something she finds incredibly valuable now, especially in light of everything that's been alleged against Diddy by Cassie and others, which he has denied. By the way, Aubrey is the first and only person who publicly sounded the alarm for years. There's also this. Aubrey says the dollar amount attached to getting her publishing rights back were incredibly low. Take a listen. It's astonishing and if true. Why is TMZ running this old ass story when YouTube and Twitter already talked about this? That's something. Charlotte may want to talk about YouTube. Charlotte may want to talk about Twitter, but TMZ is now running stories that, anyway. The other reason Aubrey turned down Diddy's offer was for publishing rights. She's making a boatload of cash on her own and doesn't need the pennies. Aubrey has dipped her toe into multiple ventures, including OnlyFans, just like Daphne Joy, the one that said she wasn't a blank worker for Diddy, which is proven to be very lucrative. She got a lot more to say, all of which will be revealed in the doc, The Downfall of Diddy, streaming on Tubi. Catch it then. Let me just tell you something. First of all, Diddy's camp has responded, but can I just say this? I want to watch that thing to see if they recycled everything that we've been saying on YouTube and Twitter. Anyway, they said Diddy sources tell TMZ Aubrey O'Day got her big break because Diddy and Bad Boy cast her in their show with the group Danity Kane. Diddy, many people have said Danity Kane was huge and set to take over. He sidelined Danity Kane in order to launch Cassie. But then he put Cassie in the group when he fired Aubrey and Dawn. But then he sidelined Cassie. He used the making of the band, and there could have been some huge hits out of that, only to enrich himself. I actually think that Aubrey could have been big without Diddy because she was talented. All those girls were. That was back when supergroups were in. Last year, when he reassigned his portion of the publishing to Bad Boy artists, notice he said his portion, not his mama's portion, not Justin's portion, but his portion. And he wasn't giving back either. The back wages either. And not back wages, but back royalties. An unprecedented move within the industry, and which he did not have to do. Not all the artists signed an NDA, contrary to what she claims. First of all, Aubrey's done several interviews when she said that herself, some of the girls from Danity Kane, and I believe a couple of guys from J26 did not sign. Aubrey rang the bell for everybody about what was going on. And it looks like Diddy was doing that just because he thought everybody would be in an NDA so nobody else could sue him because he was planning on settling with Cassie. But then once he got all those NDAs back, somehow he decided, oh, well, I don't even have to pay Cassie. And we all see where that got him. Feds kicking the door, waving the 4-4. I don't know, y'all. What do you think about this? I think, one, this is lazy reporting on TMZ. We've been talking about it, but I also think, more importantly, Aubrey wasn't the only one ringing the alarm at all. If you go back to Rhymes with Snitch, That Grape Juice, Lipstick Allery, Diary of a Hollywood Street Kings, Nicole Bitchy, Crunk and Disorderly. If you go back to those old school blogs, how do I know all this? Just do a Google search on Diddy. The blogs from 2012, 2011, 2005. If you go back to, people have been ringing the alarm for years, but nobody cared and nobody wanted to listen. Harvey from TMZ was more concerned with going out to Diddy's parties than actually digging into it. These rumors have been around forever. Now, Aubrey was the most famous in Danity Kane to ring the bell, and she deserves a round of applause for what she did and what she endured. And I've heard that she had to endure some really grimy, messed up stuff that Diddy did. And again, if Aubrey decides not to sue Diddy, I hope she is literally getting on Chat GPT to literally get them to help her write her life story. Because one way or the other, the streets want to know, and Diddy deserves to be exposed for everything he did to that little girl. As a matter of fact, all of them. Anyway, you guys, listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I might go live later. At the very least, I will definitely be live Monday. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.